Hey guys, it's Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel, and today I have what is probably my biggest empties ever. I've been meaning to make this video for a couple of weeks now and I just haven't had the time, so I've got a lot of stuff, so let's jump right in. First up is the candles that I went through this month. I just went through two. The first one was Watermelon Lemonade from Bath & Body Works, and then the other one was the Golden Pineapple Luau. I like both of these, but I think I liked the Golden Pineapple Luau a little bit better. I really gravitate towards tropical scents like this, so this one I really loved. And we have 6 different hand soaps. The first one is the Sun Ripened Raspberry hand soap. This is a classic Bath & Body Works scent from the 90s. I absolutely loved that they brought this back this year. It smells so good. This was one of my favorites back in the day, so I loved using that one. And then I also have Island Margarita, Savannah Mint Julep. There's Cucumber Melon, which is another classic scent. And then this one was Strawberries and Cream. And then I have one from Soft Soap, and this was the Peony and Plum. Alright, now moving on to all the random stuff that I have. Here is a bottle of apple cider vinegar. I suppose this could go in with my hair stuff because I typically use this as a conditioner. I mix this with some water in a spray bottle and then I'll spray my hair after I shampoo, just usually the top part of it, and it works really well. And then I've got some toothpaste, some Colgate. Here is another thing of Q-tips. These are the cotton buds. I love them. And then I've got 2 supplements. I'm sorry, I know I'm talking really fast, but I want to get through all of this as fast as I can. Here's some Mega Red, and then this is some Centrum. These were the women's ones. And then I've got these Aveeno. What were these? The Soothing Bath Treatments. My son actually had some hives pop up a couple of weeks ago, and we were back and forth with our doctor trying to figure out what was going on. And before we could get in to actually see them, they recommended these Soothing Bath Treatments, and these really helped calm his skin down. They were really nice. I kind of actually want to use some of this myself because it just felt so nice in the bath, you know, when I was sticking my hands into kind of, you know, put the water all over him. But this is really good stuff. I loved it. Here's a little bottle of Advil. Here's some cotton rounds. I got a box of Band-Aids. I'm saving everything this month. Here's some flossers, and then I think the last thing that I have are these color bath drops. These are another thing that we use with my son. They're just like little tablets so you can put in the bath water to change it. I think they came in red, blue, and yellow, and then of course you can mix them to make different colors. Makes bath time a lot of fun. I think you can just pick these up in Target in the like body wash aisle actually. So I need to go get some more because he has a blast with these. Alright, now moving along to all of the body care stuff that I used in the last month or month and a half, however long it's been. Here's a body wash from Olay. This is the Cooling White Strawberry and Mint. I've gone through quite a few of these. I think this just smells absolutely amazing. And then here's another body wash from Bath & Body Works. This one is the Cucumber and Melon. A perfect summer scent. I loved using this one. It is very refreshing in the shower, so this was a lot of fun to use. And then here are 2 lotions. This one I got in an Ipsy bag a while back and I didn't really care for it. It just took forever for it to soak in. It's from Mitchell & Peach, and this is their English Leaf Body Cream. I didn't really like the smell of that one either. And then here's a little sample from Fortune Cookie Soap. This was in their summer box. This is the scent Intervention, and I really enjoyed this one. Yeah, this one just smelled really nice. I don't remember the notes on it, but I really like that scent. And then one last thing, this is also from Fortune Cookie Soap. This is the Whale Talk Sugar Scrub. I'd never used one of their body scrubs before, and I was really impressed with this one, and I love this scent. Oh my gosh, this was my favorite scent from their summer collection. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. It kind of smells like a fresh garden, which is kind of florally almost, and that's typically not the scents that I go for, but there's something about this one that I really liked. I think it's got a little bit of fruit in it or something to make it a little sweet, and that's probably why I like it. Oh my gosh, it smelled so good, and I just really like the product in general. It was really scrubby and coarse to start out, so it really sloughed off all the dead skin on my arms, but it disintegrated really quickly, and I thought that was just kind of a cool sensation. I was, like I said, really impressed with this, and I would definitely repurchase that in the future. Next up is all my hair stuff, and the first thing I went through was a dry shampoo. This is from Hair Food, and this was just their dry shampoo infused with kiwi fragrance. I'm actually using another one of these right now. It's not my favorite. I don't think I would repurchase, but it does a fine job. It's just nothing spectacular. And I have 2 deep conditioners. The first one is from Aussie. I seem to always have one of these in my empties. This is the 3-Minute Miracle Moist. Really love those. And then here's another one that I really like. This is the Hair Food one, the Moisture Hair Mask infused with honey apricot fragrance. I think this is also a really nice mask. I'm actually using another one of these right now, and I think I still even have another one. So there's that. And then I went through a couple of little samples. Here's the shampoo and conditioner from Garnier Whole Blends. These were the Honey Treasures. I believe I got these in a Pinch Me box, and they were okay. Nothing spectacular, nothing amazing, but I was really excited to try those. I even think actually I had these in my last month's box as well. I know I've gotten 2 samples of these, so I think these were the last ones that I had. And they're fun to use, but they're nothing spectacular, I don't think. And here's another little baby sample. I think I got this from Sephora or something. This is from the brand Amika, I think is how you pronounce it. This is their nourishing mask with sea buckthorn berry. I honestly don't remember what I thought of this. I think this was just a one-time use thing. And then the last thing that I have has quickly become a holy grail status for me. It is the Bumble and Bumble BB Don't Blow It Air Styler. I got this in the Sephora Play Box, I think in June, right? I think it was June. And you guys, this stuff is incredible. And I was actually a little skeptical to try this at first because I haven't had the best of luck with Bumble and Bumble products in the past. I was really excited about it though too because I don't blow dry my hair very often, and this is, you know, just supposed to be meant to air dry. And you guys, it's fantastic. I used it today and I think it just makes my hair feel almost like it has been blow dried. It gives it a really nice texture. It hasn't really done much for my frizz, but I don't think anything will. It's just, you know, that's just the way my hair is. But I just love this cream. I did buy a full size of it and I think I'm going to continue to buy these because I really, really love it. All right, now moving on to skincare, and holy cow, I have a ton of skincare this month. Most of it's sample sizes, which is why I've gone through so much. But first I've got a little sample of the Murad Invisiblur Protecting Shield. This stuff is really, really nice. It's got a really silicone feel, but it's got a good SPF 30 in there. So I really like using that. I actually mostly use it on my chest area, but you certainly could obviously use it on your face. And then here's something from Origins. This was from a Sephora Play Box. This is the Maskimizer, and this was the biggest gimmick of my life, I think. It did absolutely nothing for me, but it was fun to try out. I just definitely don't recommend it. Will not purchase again. I've got one exfoliator this month. It is from Pacifica, and this is the Glow Baby Youthful Face Scrub. I actually really did enjoy this, so I went ahead and purchased a full size. However, the full size is in a little jar instead of a squeezy tube like this, which I don't love, but the product itself is really, really nice. Here's a pack of the Neutrogena Makeup Remover Cleansing Towelettes. This was just a little sample size. These things are just fine. And then here is a little box of the Olay 4-in-1 Daily Facial Cloths. I've gone through so many of these. I think I still even have at least one more box. I just bought a ton of them on clearance or on sale one time for really, really cheap. So there's those. And then I've got 4 actual cleansers for the month. Here's a Purity from Philosophy. It's not my favorite. It's a little too gentle for me. And then here is one from Amy. I think I got this from Ipsy. This is the Morning Clear Purifying Facial Wash, and I didn't notice that it did anything spectacular for me. This one I didn't really care for from Pacifica either. This is the Kale Detox Deep Cleansing Facial Wash. I feel like it was a little thin and a little bit watery of a texture for me. I was hoping that it was going to be a little bit of a thicker gel, and it just really wasn't. And then another one that I wasn't too crazy about, I guess I just didn't really have any cleansers this month that I really liked, but I guess they all did do their job. This one is the Mario Badescu Glycolic Foaming Cleanser. It was just fine, nothing spectacular. Here's a little sample from Belief. I got this from Sephora. This is the Hungarian Water Essence, and basically this is just going to make your face more hydrated, so I should have saved this until the winter time. I know I was using this quite a bit during the winter, and then I had stopped using it, and then I just pulled it out again just to kind of get rid of it because I was just kind of taking up space. And I did like it during the winter. I don't know that it really did anything for me in the last month or two that I was using it because I really just don't need that extra moisture in my face right now. I don't think I would ever purchase this again. Maybe if my skin gets really, really dry in the winter, then I would consider purchasing an essence like this again, but otherwise I don't know that I would. Then I went through 2 sample serums this month. The first one is from Acquaintance, I think is how you pronounce it. This is the Brightening Serum and Spot Corrector. It was okay, nothing amazing, I don't know. And then here's one that I really do like. This is from Boots number 7. This is the Protect and Perfect Intense Advanced Serum. I think this is really, really popular over in England. I think I read something about that online somewhere. But I do really like this serum. It feels really, really nice on my skin. And then I think the last couple of things I have to talk about as far as skincare goes are moisturizer type items. Here is some argan oil. This is from Pure Adore. I really, really liked that. I mean, it's just an argan argan oil. You can get one from any brand, I think, and they're all the same. But Pure Adore did send me that one, so I want to make sure that you guys know that. But yeah, I do really like argan oil. Here is an interesting kind of product. This is from the brand Biosins, I think is how you pronounce it, and it's called the Revitalizer. And it's kind of like an oil, but it's more supposed to be meant as just a regular moisturizer. So it has this odd kind of texture, kind of almost feels like a serum as well. So maybe it's just all kind of like three things wrapped up into one. It wasn't my favorite, but it, you know, it was just fine. And then here is something from Laneige. This is the water sleeping mask. I do really like this. It does leave my skin pretty sticky in the morning, but you are just supposed to rinse it off, so it's no big deal. Here is one from Derma E. I really liked this cream. This is the Hydrating Night Cream. I wasn't sure what I would think about it, but I really liked it, and I think I have another sample size of this, so I'm excited to use that one as well. And I think this is the last thing for skincare this month. This is from the brand Ren, and this is their Ever Calm Global Protection Day Cream, so it's just a basic day moisturizer. No SPF in this product, but it was just fine. I think I got this in an Ipsy bag. Alright, so we are nearing the finish line. I'm almost done. I've just got a few more things left. I did manage to go through 4 perfume samples in the last month and a half or whatever. My goal now is to use at least 2 per month. So I used 2 of these in July, or no, 2 of these in June, and then now 2 of them in July. The first one is the Viva La Juicy Gold Couture. This one smelled delicious. I really liked that one. This one is the Michael Kors 24 Karat Brilliant Gold. It was okay, not my favorite. Here is the Versace Bright Crystal. I have used this one in the past and I like that one a lot as well. And then here's one of my all-time favorite perfumes. This is just the regular Chloe perfume. I think that just smells absolutely amazing. So I was happy to go through this. I think I do have another one and I definitely want to purchase a full size of this soon because it just smells so amazing. Alright, and now into the very last category, all of my makeup. And I think because this Empties is just going to be so long that I'm only going to link to all of my makeup down below because I am trying to keep track of how much I use up as far as how much everything costs. So all of this makeup will be listed down below along with the prices of everything, so how much I used up. So you'll be able to see how much I used up this month along with how much I've used up for the whole year so far. Alright, so first up I'm going to quickly breeze through everything that I used up in my last project pan.
Here's my Almond Lip Butter. Here is my Tarte BB Cream. Here is my Benefit Benebalm. Here's my Benefit Watts Up Highlighter. Here's my Mally Eyeliner in Black Navy. And then the last thing from that project pan was my Mary Kay Bronzer, which I did not completely finish, but I am going to be decluttering this because I just really don't like it.
Alright, now moving on to all the new Empties that you haven't seen yet. Here is an e.l.f. Daily Brush Cleaner. I've gone through tons of these in the past. I think this works pretty good. And then I also managed to get through an Almay eye remover pad container. I really like these. I think this works pretty good. This was the long wear and waterproof version. And then I'm so excited about this. I managed to finish off my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I've been working on this since the beginning of the year. This actually is like almost a year and a half, no, almost 2 years old now. But I only had a little bit left as of my last update for my Finish 17 by 2017. So I was able to finish that all up. Then I've got 3 mascaras here. The first one is actually the only one that I purchased myself. This is the Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara. I don't know that I would purchase this again. It's really not that expensive. I think this was $10, so it's a pretty good price for being a higher end item. It was okay, and I did like how little the wand was. It's super teeny tiny. It kind of reminds me of the Benefit Gimme Brow wand, but I've used some other bottom lash mascaras that are even cheaper than this that work just as good, if not better. Here are 2 more samples that I have. This is the Benefit Roller Lash. This was the first time that I got to use this mascara, and I don't know that it really curled my lashes a whole lot. My eyelashes are usually very straight, so they don't curl easily at all. But it was okay. It was very more of a lengthening kind of mascara than a volumizing one, but I don't hate that look, so it wasn't too bad for me. And then here is the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara, another free sample that I got. And I kind of like this mascara. It was pretty basic, I thought, kind of lengthening and volumizing at the same time, so it was just fine. Then here are 3 eyeliners. The first one I have is from Makeup Forever. This is their Artist Liner, and I got this along with a palette. So this was included in the palette that I got, and this is in the color M10. It was just their basic black. I kind of liked this. I definitely would consider purchasing another one of these if they still make this. I know that palette is pretty old, so I don't know if they still make this artist liner, but I thought it was pretty good. One thing I didn't like about it is that once you rolled it up, you couldn't roll it back down. So it's basically impossible to tell how much I had of this eyeliner. And I remember one night when I was using this, I was able to do one eye, and then the tiny little bit that was still left in there just kind of fell out. So I had to go to get a different eyeliner to finish up the other eye. Wasn't that big of a deal. I just would like to be able to roll it up to see how much I had left and then be able to roll it back down so I could use it again. Then here is all that's left from my waterline eyeliner from Urban Decay. I think that's what this was called. This was in the shade Legend, which was just their basic black. When I first got this, I wasn't sure how I felt about it, and then as I used it a little bit more, I decided that I did like it. And then I put this away for a couple of months to use a couple of other ones, and when I pulled this back out, I felt like it had completely dried out and it was really, really hard to use. And because this is specifically meant for the waterline, I get that it's supposed to be a more dry formula. I just felt like it dried out a little too much and became really, really hard to use, so I don't think I would purchase that one again. And then the last eyeliner that I have is from Benefit. This was the They're Real Push-Up Liner. I got this sample from Allure Beauty Box last summer, and I just never got around to using it. It was completely sealed. It had a little like stopper thing in there that I never took out or anything, but when I went to use it for the first time, I just couldn't get it to work. I felt the product was really, really dry and clumpy, so I think it's just because it was so old. And I don't know about this. This is a really, really weird eyeliner. I don't think I have any more samples of these. If I ever get one, I will try it. But I just don't know how I would like this. I don't know how it would work. It just seemed like a really strange concept to me. So I'm not that upset that I wasn't really able to use it, but I squeezed every last little bit out of there trying to get it to draw a line, and it just wouldn't work. Here are two primers that I've managed to use up. The first one was the Professional from Benefit. I do like that primer quite a bit. And then this one is from Jane Iredale. This is the Smooth Affair Primer. I'd never even heard of this product before. I believe I got this in an Allure Beauty Box from last year, and I actually really liked it. I think it did a really nice job. Here's a NYX Taupe Blush. I managed to use that entire thing. It's a great contouring powder for people with fair skin like I have. This is the second one of these that I've used, and I definitely would consider purchasing this again in the future, though I have a couple of other contouring shades right now that I'd like to use up first, but this is a really, really great product. And then here is a little blush stick, and I loved this thing. I'm kind of sad that I went through it so fast. It's from Trace, and I got this in an Ipsy bag, and this was in the color Bora Bora Coral, and I just thought it was an absolutely beautiful color. It was really easy to use. It wasn't too intense on the cheeks. I don't know, just overall in general, I thought this was a really, really nice product. Alright, so just a couple more things, I promise. We are almost done. And I actually have a sample and a full size of the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushion. You guys know I love these. This is my full size. This is in the color W2. This is the second one of these I've gone through this year. It's a great foundation. I don't think I would like this very much during the summer because I just get a little too oily to use this right now, but I definitely would consider purchasing this again going into fall. And then I have a little sample of it, and this was in the color W3. I believe I got this in a Target Beauty Box, and this color I made work by using a little bit more of a lighter powder on top of it, but in general this is slightly too dark for me, but you know, it was just a sample, so it was fine. And then the very last thing I have for the month is a Real Techniques Beauty Blender sponge. I love these things. They work so, so well, but you do have to throw them out and replace them every so often. Alright, so that is it. That is all my empties for the last month and a half, or however long it's been since I made my last empties. I know it was a lot, and I thank you so much for sticking around to the end of this video if you are still here. I wish I had a cookie to give you, but unfortunately I don't. But again, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. We could also connect on Instagram. I post over there all the time, and there will be a link somewhere down there. And I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye!